Welcome to the I AM U Ministries Live, where faith meets real life stories. Join us, Reverend Dr. Latonya Rainwater and Reverend Dr. Elizabeth Rainwater, as we journey together through personal experiences and testimonies that uplift and inspire. Through the power of God's Word and the extraordinary journeys of ordinary people, we're here to remind you that you're not alone. Tune in for encouragement, empowerment, and the love of Christ. Without further delay, here is another episode. Welcome to I AM U Ministries Live podcast. My name is Dr. Latonya Rainwater, and I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rainwater, and we are sisters. One of the questions people might have, are we twins? And no, we are not. So today we're going to talk about why was I AM U Ministries Live podcast created? And we're also going to share more about I AM U Ministries Inc. Ministry itself. And we're going to talk a little bit about that and where you guys can find out more information about it. So let's start with why was our podcast created? So I AM U Ministries Live podcast was created just so we could talk about our own personal stories. What we really wanted to do with this podcast is to share our testimonies and to share our faith with other believers and even individuals who may not know Christ. We just wanted to be an inspiration, and we also wanted to be able to have other believers come on to the podcast and share their stories and share their journey with Christ, and to just be able to touch people around the world. So it's just having a platform to just continue sharing and spreading the love of Christ. That's why I AM U Ministries Live, the podcast, was created. And it's also another piece to our ministry, which is I AM U Ministries Inc. So it's just merging everything together so that we have different avenues to reach people around the world. Yes, and I AM U Ministries Inc. Was created back in May 5th of 2023 of this year. And so it's just basically a ministry God placed on our hearts to create. We always had a love for the community and helping and serving, and also sharing and spreading the gospel. So we do a lot of mission work, a lot of giving back, a lot of educating people. So with this particular ministry, you're going to see a lot more of us partnering with different organizations, including the educational system, working with them, and also designing courses and programs to help the community, especially our youth at this time and age. So we love helping people from all walks of life. And so that's why I AM U Ministries Inc. was created. And within I AM U Ministries Inc., we're going to have events that bring the community together. We're going to give back by having events that just celebrate what other people out here are doing to help the community, and bringing people together to celebrate and fellowship and to share the word. So we're going to have a lot of events that take place. We're going to have workshops. We're just going to gather together with other like-minded people that just have a joy and love for people around the world. And we're just going to continue helping the communities within the United States as well as outside of the United States. One of the special things about I AM U Ministry is everything is custom designed down to the logo. The logo is very dear to our hearts. We got together with another artist in designing this particular logo. It's really a heart. And so right there we have a heart for the community. So we wanted something that symbolized that, and also a tree that has roots. So we wanted to show that we have a heart for the community, and that we're planted on good soil, and also in that design with the roots, it's just showing that roots grow out and it spreads everywhere. It spreads everywhere. If you look under the soil, the roots, they're everywhere. And so what we looked at it as is, when you plant a seed, a positive seed, a seed that, is from Christ, then it's going to grow and they're going to continue to spread that love and that positivity to somebody else. So that's really the meaning behind the logo. And we also had a special aspect to it. We had lost a family member. And so we put flowers on this logo to represent them. So just showing that, this family member was very special to us and just always had so much joy. So we wanted to incorporate that also in this logo as a memory, and also to remember to spread joy and to always have joy when being around people and when going out here helping people. Helping people is not the easiest thing to do, but when you have Christ in your life and when you love to actually get out here and meet people and communicate, then it's just going to show. Yes, absolutely. I think for this ministry, for us, which is a nonprofit, we want this to be a mantle for God. And everything that we do, we want to give our best, first and foremost, 100%, and do right by people. Mm-hmm. I think that's important. And that's what you'll see with this ministry. It's definitely helping other people, getting to know them, getting to know their story, meeting as much of a need that you can in people's lives. And so we just have a heart for that. You're listening to another episode of I AM U Ministries Live. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
The world is as challenging as it is fascinating. And if our children are going to survive and thrive, there'll be a lot of things they'll need to learn. The Etsy shop, ELR Shop, sell educational items for kids that will inspire and educate. They have digital coloring books, puzzles, grammar practice sheets, alphabet workbooks, and much, much more. They're perfect for parents, teachers, and homeschoolers. ELR Shop on Etsy also have lots of digital items that you can download and use right away. Watch the wheels in their minds turn as they face new challenges and puzzles. They also offer affirmation cards as well as greeting cards to inspire the adults that are having a positive impact on children. Find them on Etsy. Just search ELR Shop. That's all one word. ELR Shop on Etsy. Every day is a season of life.
And how can people get in touch with us to be connected to this ministry? Elizabeth can tell you a little bit more about that, what kind of social medias we have. For those that want to connect with us, you can also look us up. You can look us up on all social media platforms, except for TikTok. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter, and you can find us on LinkedIn. So all those different platforms, you can follow us. You can also message us. You'll see information if there's an event. You'll see encouraging postings up there. You'll see scriptures. You'll see stories. You'll also see pieces of our podcast up there. So you'll know every time that we have a new video, you'll be able to see that. And you can go to our YouTube channel. You can follow there. You can subscribe. You can hit the notification bell. And in doing that, you'll be notified when there's a new video. You'll be notified whenever we share pictures. So I just would tell everybody to keep a lookout for those things and to connect with us, because those are going to be the ways that you can reach out to us, that you can partner with us, that you can donate. And so you'll know whenever we're going to do anything. And another question that a lot of people ask us is, do y'all still have ELR Shop? Yes. And so my sister will tell you a little bit more about that. So for those that don't know or have not seen our YouTube channel, we have a shop called the ELR Shop. And it's basically an educational and inspirational shop that has digital products. And both Elizabeth and I were instructors for the country of China, and we taught English. And so, based on our love for helping that country and also other countries, we designed it different educational things that parents can do with their kids to help keep them educated in different things, and also inspirational things like affirmation cards, which is huge in our shop because everybody needs something where they can read about to inspire them. And so, there's a lot of things that people say to put people down. And so with those particular affirmation cards that we designed, is to help people read about these affirmation cards and feel good about themselves. It's saying a lot of positive things to uplift and encourage people. So we just love designing those things. And also in the shop, you'll find wall art, you'll find scripture cards, and these are things for all ages. So you'll find those things. You'll find educational products such as grammar books, spelling books, and math books. That is designed to be able to, whatever students are not once kids or students of all ages are not in school, and you just want to extra practice, whether it's, just something fun to do. We created those things so that you could continue your education. They're not something that is designed, to be too hard, but something that, parents can sit down with their kids, or they can even, do it themselves. So, and these products were created to actually be a blessing to others around the world, as well as in the USA, and to make it easy for people to download them and to receive them easy instead of, having to package them and send them around the world. You can just print it off your printer or take it to your local printing place of your choice, and you'll have it right away. The intention of the shop is to just continue raising funding. And that funding, it goes to helping people in the community. It goes to missions work. So that could be basically, anything that's going on around this world, whether that's helping somebody to be able to be donators towards a church for anything that they're doing, or whether it's something that such as helping fund a student for something. Whatever it is, we're always looking at it and we're seeking God that, okay, where does this donation go? Where is it needed in the community? How is it going to bless others? So it's not something that comes back to us, it's something that goes out. So that's what our intention is for that, and that's what we use it for. And so ELR Shop is still around. It's a great way to bless somebody else. And, we also want y'all to keep a lookout for our website. Mm-hmm. So that'll be coming soon. So keep a lookout for that, and then you'll be able to see exactly what we've been talking about in this video about where you can learn about us. Mm-hmm. You can learn about the ministry. You can learn how you can be a guest. You'll also learn about events whenever they come up by looking at our social media, and even postings on the site itself. You'll be able to see who we partner with. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to see the podcast and, so much more. So, and you also see a lot of artwork and pictures and just things that just show you what we're truly about and how much we love the community and love people around the world. And also for those that are not familiar with who we are or what are some of the things that we have done, take a look at our YouTube channel. It's I AM U Ministries, and just take a look at that. And you'll see all kinds of things. You'll see things about the shop more in depth, what kind of products we have, and how to get to that shop. how to get to the other social medias, because all of that is connected, as well as pictures of our ministry journey, different interviews that talks about all kinds of things of us talking to different groups of people, talking about education, talking about relationships. There's just so much that's on that channel, and there's so much more to come. So we thank you for everyone listening to this episode, and we can't wait to start our second episode. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. As another powerful episode comes to a close, we want to thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. If these stories have touched your heart and inspired your faith, don't miss out on future episodes. Subscribe to the I AM U Ministries Live on your favorite podcast platform and stay connected with us. Together, let's continue spreading the love of Christ and making a difference.